there, PayOutPro members, how you doing? It is Drew here, and this is week number 14. Holy jeez, week number 14, guys. I think we're getting pretty close to 3 months here with PayOutPro, which is pretty good accomplishment for a fun to earn opportunity. Normally, most of them don't even last this long, and we're having no problems, guys. Actually, in this video, I'm going to prove to you how strong and stable PayOutPro is. At the moment, we're doing, you know what? I'm going to actually find our post about the percentages, because we're doing some pretty crazy things, guys, if you think about it here. There they are right there. Okay, so now we're doing, this was the last day of earnings, which was Friday. Okay, and you'll see even our next payout here, which is will be Monday, is even going to be a little bit higher than this. So what we're trying to do now, guys, is if you saw the last update video, basically what I said was we're trying to get this level 2 and level 3 up to 1.6%. So you'll see on Monday they're going to be about, this will be about 1.50, I would say, and this should be around, or it's probably going to be over 1.6. So probably be like 1.7 or 1.65 or something. So we're getting there, guys, and I'm going to show you in this video and prove to you that, like, even by doing these kind of numbers, the system is still stable, because we've just got so much going on out there that's creating external funds, okay, which is really, really cool. And right now what I'm doing, guys, and the marketing end of things, is I'm actually working on putting together kind of a funnel type thing to go out there and promote offers that will build external income for PayOutPro. So that's what I'm working on the in the moment we're here right now. Okay, so we're going to shoot on over here, and we're not going to do this right now, but I just want to show you guys what is going on here with this. Okay, so we're actually giving away $500. That's insane. Okay, so that's one thing that proves how good this system is doing, guys, is we're giving away $500, and we do this every single week. Some weeks we might only give away $50 2 times over the week. Some weeks we might give away like $1,000 one time over the week. We haven't done that yet, but I'm thinking on like a special occasion or something, like maybe the PayOutPro birthday or something, when we launch that day, this following, like this year, 2019, I think it was December 4th or something is when we launched. So we might give away $1,000 on PayOutPro's birthday or something, but guys, we've got this thing up to giving away $500, which is insane if you think about it. Most business opportunities, especially fun to earn opportunities, guys, they're never going to do something like this. Okay, and if they do something like this, there's motive behind it. Like they're going to go and if they have an event or something and they charge you to go to the event, and then they give away money at the event. Of course, they're charging you for you to go to the event, so that's where the money's coming from. Guys, this is not like, people are not paying to do this. This is insane, right? You can just go and create an account and then go and go through the pay to promote post here, make your pay to promote post, and you could win $500. Like, it's insane. It's crazy. So I'm going to put this out right now, okay? So I've been talking about this the last, I would say, month. I've never really said it in an update video. Actually, I think last week I talked about it a little bit, but I didn't say we're cutting things off at 5,000 members. I would always say 5 to 10,000 members, guys. Just looking at the results out there, and looking at, before we get into this, guys, I want to explain to you that this PayOutPro is not, like, there's no administration profit here. Like, all our admins that do it, like, they don't, they're not being paid to do it, basically. I'm not being, like, paid to do this kind of thing like that. So, there's no point for myself and for the administration end of things, guys. There's no point of building this thing to like 10,000 members or 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000, a million members or whatever, because it's not an income stream, for administration or for myself. There's no, the only purpose behind it is to create some positivity in our space. Okay. So, why would I and Caesar and the couple other people that are involved with this, why would we go out there and like create something like this? Okay, so I want to explain to you in this video, and I know I said this last week, but why I would do it. Okay, because I've had a couple people ask me, they're like, we can't see where Drew's making money in this thing. Like, I don't see where he's making money. There's 6% fees in the website, but we're converting BTC to USD, right? 99.9% of the members are using BTC in the system. That costs most times it costs more than 6% to do that. We're doing it through a broker, so it is exactly 6%. So, and I know I've talked about that a lot in update videos, so, members understand that, when we go and we do the Forex trading with the funds, guys, we hold all our funds, everything, guys. There's probably about, I would say, on average, we probably keep, on average, we probably keep the most, maybe $2,000 in our payment processor. So, guys, there's two reasons behind that. The first reason is no hacker is going to look at that and be like, oh, I want to hack this because it's $2,000. Like, who the hell cares, right? Okay. The second reason behind that is because keeping our funds in a Forex broker, actually, there's three reasons. Keeping our funds in a Forex broker is super, super, super stable for the system because it's an insured broker. It's like keeping your money in the bank, basically. Okay. If something happens, it doesn't reflect upon you. Well, you might have to wait a bit, but it's like a bank, right? Like they're going to take care of it. If you keep your funds and you're keeping hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars inside a payment processor, like a BTC wallet or like a Payza wallet or Perfect Money wallet or any payment processor out there, guys, if something happens to those funds, they're not going to do anything for you. They're just going to be like, nothing, basically. Nothing's going to happen. We've seen this happen over and over and over again. Guys, I've actually been through, I've had a lot of wallets, BTC wallets and USD wallets and stuff like that, but it's happened to me 3 times so far where I've had a lot of money in a wallet. Payza, for instance, I had $30,000 in it. I forget the one that Maps used to use. I think it was called like VX something or GV, or I forget what it was. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. Anyways, that one went down. I had like $5,000-$6,000 in it. And these companies don't do anything for you guys. They're not going to do anything. So that's another big reason why we keep 99.9% of the funds inside a broker account. Okay. And a broker account's more like a bank account. They're insured. If God forbid something happened, like they got hacked or something, guys, they're insured. That money's insured. So that you can get it back, basically, kind of thing. Okay. So that's one of the big things that really, really separates PayOutPro from anything else, guys, out there, is that we don't, just keep all these funds in a wallet and, there's a chance that the system could fail just because of a hack or just because, like what happened to Payza. They basically just got shut down by the government and it was game over. It was game over for, everybody that had funds in there, kind of thing. Okay. So, that's a huge point of this. And the other point, guys, I said, there is one more point kind of thing, is that we Forex trade, and it just makes it that much easier that we're actually holding our funds in the broker that we trade with, okay, which is really, really cool. So you can see here, there's the reserve we've got built up now, guys. We're like borderline sitting on 30K. Even after going and I'm off that post, but anyways, going through, as I showed you there, guys, before on the post, we were at I think the level 1 was 1.1, something like that, which the level 1's not going to change anymore, guys. That's where it's going to stay, basically, because we can't have the level 1 at like 2%, or there would be no encouragement for people to go to level 2 and level 3. They'd all just stick around level 1 kind of thing, right? And we'd only, just have one plan in the system, basically. But level 2 now is at, and of course the earnings are higher there, level 2 and level 3. Level 2 was at, I think it was at 1.4 something percent, and then level 3 was at 1.54, so 1.54%. Guys, like, it's just, going so good here. And where's, there it is right there, my broker. And we're still building our reserve rate. Like last week, this was at 28,000 something, right? You can go back and look at week number 13 update video, but we're like another $1,000 or $700 ahead of where we were last week, guys. And you got to remember that I'm going to go to the PayOutPro website here. The PayOutPro website is doing I think we're doing almost about $10,000 a week in payouts, guys, like actual withdrawals out of the system. Not just, hey, look at, I'm earning numbers in my account, but actual tangible, I hit a withdrawal button and I get that withdrawal. Like guys, this thing is going so good. I'm pumped about it. It's really, really good. So we'll go to PayOutPro. Oops. Okay, we'll go to PayOutPro here. And we'll just go to the home page. Come on, internet. Hopefully it won't log me in. Yep, didn't log me in. So we'll go here and I'll just show you guys this, that we're really growing here. And I kind of show these things every single week. I'll show the same thing. So guys, if you watch the videos week after week after week, you'll actually see, physically, you'll see the site growing at just this awesome rapid pace, and the member base is not growing huge basically, right? Like we're cutting things off at 5,000 members. And, why I said that, guys, was because we already went over one reason was that, there's for administration point of view, guys, there's no point in having $1 million member base because it's not going to make any more money. It's just going to cost us our time, going to cut into, our time and stuff like that. And as I see it, guys, there's not too many people promoting this thing. There's not too many people out there promoting PayOutPro. There's probably a handful of people that are actually every single day making videos and, really, really trying to push this thing. The rest of the people out there are just, putting their referral link on their Facebook page. I don't really see that as promotion. You can do that with anything, right? So, what's building this website is the paid to promote campaigns. That's basically what's building this website right now. So that's another really good thing, guys, is that the administration end of things, like we have total control over the website growth. So this is what I'm thinking, okay? And I'm going to get into like why I would go out there and create a site like this, guys, is because, and I went over this last week, of course, in my video, trying to do the same things every single week. But it's because for me, it's a way I can build my brand on a mass scale, okay? Because when it comes to marketing and making money online, you'll see as soon as you make your first $100 a day online, like every single day you're making $100, guys, you'll notice that your following is linked directly to your income. Meaning if 100 people are following you and 100 people join you in everything that you do out there, like, that's, you're making some money online. If say 1,000 people join you, 1,000 people are following you and 1,000 people are joining you in whatever you do, you're making more money than having 100 people follow you and join you, right? So your income is linked directly to your following. So by me going out there and creating a site like this, sure, yeah, it cost me a lot of money just to go and make this site. It cost me a lot of my time to go out there and do videos like this every single week and think of ideas of how it works. And it took 2 years to plan all this stuff out. But as I see it, guys, it's totally worth it because I can get myself in front of a big, huge audience, okay, and build my brand online. So when I go out there and I'm selling some business opportunity or whatever, which you're going to see pretty soon here, it's going to be very, very easy for me to sell it. And also, this is going to give me a great opportunity to go out there and build external income streams for PayOutPro because I can get myself in front of, 5,000 people like that, which is the member base of PayOutPro, guys. So there's strategy behind this. Okay, and it's not just, hey, we're cutting the member base off of 5,000 because we want to be lazy and, that's good enough kind of thing. No, what we're doing here is we want to keep this thing super, super stable. So that's another reason, guys, why we want to cut the member base off at 5,000 is because if we go and we have a member base of, say, 50,000 or 70,000 people, that's, the difference between 5,000 people and 70,000 people, guys, the support is, like way, way more. Like imagine the support for 5,000 people, guys. It's not that hard. One person can do it, right? Now imagine the support for 70,000 or 100,000 people, members, right? That's like full-time, maybe 2 or 3 people supporting those members, right? Also things snowball, guys. When bad news is put out or news, say for instance, on those levels 2 and level 3, right? We get things up to 1.6%, okay? And then we go and we have a bad week trading, okay? And we our reservery, we have to go into our reservery and we have to use $10,000 of our reservery funds to balance out the accounts and such, right? In result of that, we would have to go and we would have to drop the earnings percentage in the system, right? You're still going to earn the same at when your plan expires or whatever, but we'd have to drop the daily percentage earnings in the system to maintain the system. So we're not every single week digging into our reserve refund and it's getting less and less and less and less and less kind of thing. So the difficulty behind this is if you have 5,000 people, it's easier to get the word out about what we're doing, why we're doing it, right? So they understand. They're like, okay, I understand. They're not, just trying to the system's not going to scam or whatever. You know how people think, right? Okay. But if you have, say, a member base of 70,000 or 100,000 or a million people, it's just that much more difficult to get out to that many people, guys. And what I mean here by what I can talk about next is when something snowballs, is it only takes one person or a handful of people to go out there and create some negative content that snowballs. And then everyone starts panicking. Everyone starts thinking, oh, yeah, this is not going to work out. No, we're going to lose money and all this kind of stuff like that. Guys, it gets out of hand very, very fast. If someone goes out there and creates some negative content or negative news and people start looking at it, they start reading it, they start believing in that negative news. And then, guys, once there's a negative mindset behind something, it's very, very hard to bring it back. And that's normally what kills most systems out there, is that there's a bunch of negativity created behind them, right? From the members or from, people just trying to be negative or whatever. And people start seeing that, people start sharing that, people start believing what they see. Okay, even though it might not even be true or might not even be right. Okay, so a smaller member base is easier for us to control. Okay, here's another example. Imagine you have a daycare and you've got, it's just you running the daycare and you've got 25 kids in that daycare, okay? On a Monday, okay? On a Tuesday, you've got 5 kids, okay? So what day is going to be easier for you to run that daycare? Okay, I'm not saying PayOutPro is a daycare, but I'm just giving you an example here, okay? So that's you can just think about that. Is it easier to take care of 25 kids, or is it easier to take care of five kids? 5 kids is easier to take care of, right? Sure, all the parents are like, yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's kind of a layman terms example for you guys there. Okay, so let's jump into this, guys. We have already showed you the reserver here. We're borderline 30K in the reservery, and these are just profits from guys, what we're not even using after payouts. This is kind of like, it goes into the reservery kind of thing. Every single day, funds go into that reservery, okay, which is pretty cool. Where these funds are coming from, the majority of them, guys, I would say 95% of the funds right now are for reservery are coming from Forex gains. There's very little funds coming from external things I'm doing right now, like marketing campaigns and just any little creative thing I have on the side. Guys, there's like probably, I would say 3 or 4 different things out there that I'm doing that are bringing in, maybe $1,000, $2,000 on a lucky week. It might be, $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 bringing into the system, but some of them are only, maybe $100 a month or something, right? Kind of thing like that. And some of them might be $1,000 or $1,500 a week. Okay. So that's where this stuff's building up from, guys. It's not, we're not going and taking the deposits of, there's, as you can see, the member base growth of the site, guys, like it'd even be impossible to, support the system right now, as of right now, because we're only getting like 30 signups on a good day right now, okay? Because the system is like 3 months old. It's not hyped anymore. There's not too many people out there looking at it and being like, oh, I want to join this, because it's like 3 months old, okay? So, if this was a Ponzi structure website where ad funds are paying out withdrawals, guys, like the system would have failed a long time ago, because there's not as many people joining now as there was at the start. Okay, so those new funds coming in is nowhere near the funds we're pushing out. Okay, so it's so cool that we've created something like this where it's just, we're sitting here at 3 months and we've got like $30,000 that sitting in a reserve fund that we don't even use, and it's building every single week. Like, this is cool. So you guys, if you're in the 5,000 people, like if you're a member of PayOutPro right now, like you're sitting on something that's going to last a very long time. And that's, if I'm out there promoting something and I'm joining things, guys, that's what I want. That's what I want to look for. I don't care if it's making me $1 billion, gazillion dollars a day. That doesn't matter if it's only going to last 2 weeks, right? What matters is if you can go and it keeps on paying you over and over and over again. Guys, there's people in here that are doing daily withdrawals of over $100 a day now. There's one guy in the system, I'm not going to name his name, but he's doing, I think he's over $1,000 a week now in PayOutPro. Okay, and the system's only 3 months old, guys. This is crazy. This is really, really good to create a result like that. Okay, so you can see there, guys, I'll just show this one more time here. You can see there we're like almost at $30,000 in the reservery. We're at 29,564. You know, I don't know. Maybe next week I'll make a video and we'll have a loss and I'll have to use some of this. But eventually there'll come a point, guys, where we have to use some of our reserve refund because we have a loss in Forex trading. You know, those kind of things. We saw a loss in Forex trading the first month that we launched, after we launched PayOutPro, guys. I think it was the first 3 weeks or something. We had a loss, and it was, you know, it wasn't huge, but we had to dip into our reserve refunds, and it put our reserve refunds down to like, I think it was down to like $4,000 or something like that. I forget what it was. You know, but it was, you know, we've been through that right off the start. So we, you know, guys, we know how to come back. We know how to repair. And, you know, that's a really strong point about PayOutPro as well, is that we're super prepared for these things. Like that's $30,000 we're not even using. That's awesome if you think about it. Okay. So let's get to this. The next thing I want to go over here, guys, and I'm going to get to this right at the end of the video here. We're going to announce the winner of this. Or actually, no, we're not, because this is 5 days. Okay. So on Tuesday, where did I do this? March 7th. We'll look at this right now. Sorry, guys. I got you real pumped about that, but we're not doing that. We're actually going to wait the full 5 days here. So 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on Tuesday, yeah, it's Tuesday. So on Tuesday, guys, I'm going to put out a video just about this $500 giveaway, because that's a big thing, guys. You know, and I was kind of thinking, oh, it'll be 3 months, basically around that Tuesday there. Let's do a big paid to promote here for $500, which is awesome. So somebody, guys, and I hope it's someone that needs the $500. It's not someone with, you know, a $10,000 account in their PayOutPro system here, guys. I hope it's someone with like a, you know, one $10 plan in their account. That would totally change their, guys, it might even change their life, like pay their bill, which they've been struggling to pay the last whatever, you know, might help them pay that off even. That'd be cool. Okay. So that's that. Okay, guys. So let's get to, so we're not going to go over this here. Okay. The next thing I want to go over, because we're going to go over this on Tuesday, guys. We're going to announce the winner of this. Okay. This is just the weekly update video that we're doing here. So we're going to go to PayOutPro. Okay. I'm inside my demo account right here. Okay. I'm going to go to referrals. I'm going to go to links and tools. We're going to be using a splash page. But I just want to show you guys this. This is a page you can use and create. You can, you know, customize it 100%. It's not done yet. Okay. So don't be like, oh, it doesn't work or whatever, because it's not done yet. Okay. You know, we're just kind of working away on it here. I wish when they would build something, they would say coming soon or something. But anyways, it's not done yet. So I was messing around with it earlier, and you can see I've kind of set up a little, oh, there's some typos there, but a little text in here, guys. We got to figure out how to move things around. If you guys know this stuff right here, I think this is like some kind of like WordPress type similar thing here. But I got to find out how to make this more so it looks better, because if we look at it now, okay, if I just go here, and I copy and I just go to Google and, you know, I put it in stuff, it looks kind of nasty. Like it looks pretty bad. It's not set up very professional or anything like that. So we got to work on, you know, how to set it up better. Like for instance, what I was trying to do here is put the video here and then put the text over here. Okay. Or the video here and the text here. Okay. So I got to figure out how to do that. You know, I'm sure one of the guys could figure it out. Or maybe if you guys are familiar with this kind of layout here, it's just like a real basic kind of thing. You can go in there and figure it out, and then maybe do a video, okay, of how to do this. If you can get it so, you know, it actually looks like this is how I've got it right now. And it looks like, that looks stupid basically, right? But we've got like a button, some text, and then you've got some header text up here, and then you can put a video in there, guys. It's really basic and simple to just do something like this. Like I figured out, I'm not techie at all. Like I'm like the worst person at techie stuff, but I figured out how to do that. I'll just give you an example here right now of kind of, you know, what you can do here. So if we go in and, you know, like here, I'll just mess around with this text a little bit. You know, it's very simple, guys. So I came here, I clicked on edit splash page. Okay. So I clicked on that. How to get there is you log into your account, you go to referrals, you go to links and tools. Okay. Custom splash page, and you'll see you'll see the generic one there that we have, and I think the video on that is just some video, that was on the home page maybe a month ago or something, because that's kind of when they started working on this, was a month ago, putting this feature in the system, guys. And what this is basically is it's a way that every single member that's in PayOutPro that wants to promote it, okay, and remember, 5,000 members. So as soon as we hit 5,000 members, guys, like this, you won't be able to promote PayOutPro anymore, okay, as soon as we hit 5,000 members. So take advantage of promoting right now if you want to build a team. If you don't want to build a team, guys, that's fun. That's fine. Like, the system's going to last a very long time, as we saw almost this whole video here of me proving that to you. But, guys, the commissions really add up because they're daily commissions. It's not like a one-time commission on purchase, because that's super unstable, but it's a commission on daily earnings of your referrals. So when your referrals get to, like, one of the admins, say for instance John, I think he's got the most referral commission in the system. And how things are going for him is he's got people under him that have funded big into the system, right? Like, I think he's got a handful of people under him that have funded over 5K right into the system. So his daily earnings, his daily commissions on earnings is like good, because it's 10% of what they're earning. So think of it this way, guys. If you're sponsoring and say you get, if you get 100 people under you, which is easy to do if you're out there and you're concentrated and you're sponsoring like crazy and you're putting out daily videos and you're really, really trying your best. You're being creative. You're creating your own stuff. You're not just copying what other people do and stuff. You're actually creating your own content. It's good. You're putting a lot of thought into it, stuff. Guys, you can get 100 referrals, no problem, right? So, if you get 100 referrals under you, or, we'll take a smaller number. If you get 25 referrals under you, okay, and over the years, those referrals accounts are building up because they're compounding, they're building, they're making some money, in between. They're getting their seed out, they're building, they're getting seed out, they're building, stuff like that, and they're building in the building. Guys, after a year or so, or I'd say even 6 months, and you've got people under you that have accounts of like $2,000, $1,000, in plans and stuff like that, your commission's going to be pretty good, and it's going to turn into something that you can use every single day. Like, it's going to be more than $12 a day that you can withdraw out of the system. Like, as of right now, I think John's at, I think he's at like $150 or $200 a week in commissions kind of thing. And he's probably making more in commissions than he's making in earnings through his plans. So guys, commission is so strong, and it's something that doesn't cost you anything. It just costs you your time to go out there and make content, unless you're paying for your traffic, which, if you've never recruited before, guys, I don't recommend paying for your traffic. Okay. So, we'll get back to this here. Okay. I went off there for a little bit on a rant, but normally my rants have a point and a purpose behind them. So you can see here, guys, I've just got something simple here. So I'll just change this text and I'll show you that the page actually changes. Okay. When you go and you can edit it. So you could use this, for anything. You can just be creative and create your own page. So you don't have to go out there and buy marketing tools. That was kind of our purpose behind this, was we put a little bit, administration end of thing. We might put a little bit of money into this to build it or whatever, or a lot of time to build it, guys. But, for the member, it's something they can be creative with. It's not a generic page that everybody's sharing and using, because you don't want to do that when you're recruiting, unless you're doing page promote campaign and we're trying to make something viral. But, you can be creative on your own out there. Okay, so we'll just put, hey, there you go. That might look a little crazy, but anyways, okay. And then some text here. Okay, so I'll just leave that text there. You guys can see I just edited something out of there anyways. Okay, and then this text here. So this is just generic text we're doing here, and this is the header. This is just some, I don't know what's called in when building a page, but just the text on the page. And then this is some clickable text here. Okay, and how to make the clickable text is just over there. Okay, and then you would link it to your referral link. Okay, so I'll just do this for you guys so you can just get a basic idea of how to do it if you want to do it, because you actually can use this, guys, but we just, as of right now, I don't want to go and bug the people who are designing this and stuff. So right now, the only thing I can't figure out is how to get the video exactly where I want it, but the text, is all good. So you could just do a text page and not have a video on it for now, but I'm going to show you guys the process of just how to do this, because this is probably the newest thing we've done to the site so far. Okay. So we'll just delete that, and I'll show you guys how to make a clickable link to click to your referral link. Okay, so click here to create your free, create your account. This is what I like to do. Account, and then I put one of these little hyphen thingies or whatever that is. And then I put it's free, and then one of these guys, boom, like that. Okay, so like that, so that knows that's a call to action, right, for them to click there. So then you'd highlight that. Okay, you come up here to this little link thing, and I know this is real basic information for a lot of people out there, but this is how you do it. Okay, so that's that. You can see your text there, and then our link. Okay, so we'd go when we put in our referral link. So I'm going to go to PayOutPro. I'm going to log in. Okay, and we're logged in. I'm going to go to referrals, and I'm just going to grab my referral link. So I went to links and tools. There's my referral link to registration page. Okay, so just my referral link to registration page. Okay, once again, guys, you cannot promote your referral link in the paid to promote campaigns. This is just for the people out there that, you know, you want to recruit, build a team, and you don't want to use, you know, send people directly to the registration page or directly to the home page, right? You want to create like a custom page to introduce people to PayOutPro. Okay, and that's what I recommend you do. Okay, that's, you know, whenever I'm selling something or you see someone out there that, you know, can recruit 400 or 500 people into a system or whatever, guys, that's what they do. They create something custom, and they don't send their lead directly to, hey, this is where you create your account. They never do that. Okay, and if they do that and they're telling you they recruit a lot, they're lying to your face, because you can't recruit that way. It's like next to impossible. Okay, unless you know the person, then you can just tell them to join you. Okay, so you know, you put your referral link there. Okay, that's that. You pick the target window. Okay, so I'm going to go in and make it open up in a new window. Okay, so then it actually changes to a different page, which would be the registration page. Okay, so I'm going to confirm that, and now that's clickable. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, guys, I would really like to put the video here. If you guys understand this kind of, I don't know what this, maybe this is some WordPress thing or something. I don't know how to get the video over there. I can only put it under here. So what I would do is I would put the video for now. It doesn't really look good this way. We got to figure out how to do this, right? But I would put the video right there. And what you do is you just click on the video image, but we got to go to YouTube and grab a video first. Okay, so I'll just go, what's this? Go here, click on share. Okay, and embed. And we're going to put the embed code right in or on that page. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I think I've copied that. I'll just copy this way too. Okay, and then I shoot back over here, and then I would just pop my, I'd go like this, and I'd pop my link in here, my embed code. Okay, and here you can change the size of your video. If you go, you know, this is at 560 by 315, you know, you could make it 1080 by whatever 1080p is, kind of thing, right? So you can change the size of it. Okay, so for now, this is kind of what I recommend you guys do, is you put your video in there. Okay, and then what we should, I haven't tried to do this, but I think what we should try and do is move everything to the center. Okay, till we figure out like how this thing works. But this might work if we move everything to the center of the page. So this might be a way of doing it, guys, where you could actually use this page here. And you know, the cool thing about this, guys, and I can't believe I'm going to say something like this, but you could actually use this because we're only building to 5,000 members, guys. I just want to see you guys make money, right? So you can actually use this page to promote something else, because you notice there, that's a pretty crazy thing to say from an admin, right, of a system. But you noticed here, the link to PayOutPro registration page was just the link that I went and put to this text. So, you know, you could go and you could actually use this page to go out there and build a page for something else, okay, which is really, really cool when you think about it, right? Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go in and put this over here, doop-a-doop-a-doo, really slow. There you go. Normally, guys, what I would do if I'm building this page and I'd actually use it is I would have, you know, just the header text, and then I'd have a video, and then I would have the button below the video. I wouldn't have this text here, but I just wanted to show you, just something a little bit different. Maybe for those people out there that don't do video, like you don't want to put yourself in a video or whatever, you could actually make a blog style sales page here and have like, a bunch of text, a bunch of images, all that kind of stuff to sell whatever you're selling. Okay. And make it actually on this. So it's not costing you anything, which is really neat. Okay. So I'm going to press save. We'll see what happens here if it actually centers it. I don't know. I haven't tried this yet, guys, but we'll give her a shot. Hopefully it didn't log me out. Looks like you're using an ad block. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what that is. We'll go to the account. We'll see if that changed anything. Well, guys, this is not done yet, right? So we've got to look into all that. Like, what the heck is that message? Referrals. Let's just see if it centered it. I don't think I'm using any kind of ad block on this page. Okay, so it didn't center it. It just did some wonky thing here. Anyways, so we've got to look into that, guys. I'm going to just open this up here and see if that's what actually the page looks like to promote with. And as I was saying before, like promote anything. So yeah, so it's putting it always to the side. We'll look into this, guys, and we'll figure this out, and as you can tell there, like the text isn't even on, it's way up at the top. This button's like wonky looking. But you can make the page so everything's to the one side here. We just got to figure out how to center things. And I'm sure if you guys understand that little, I know it's a generic kind of thing to use, is this kind of page builder thing here. It's just like a real simple kind of way to do things. If you've used this before, you probably know how to do it. So if you know how to do it, guys, can you help me out with all the other members and just do a video like I'm doing here, just a short, even 5-minute video or 3-minute video, however long it takes you, to show how to use this, and use it so, if you make the page look like this, it actually looks like this, okay? Because it works, right? Like if I was to go here and play this video, the video would play, okay? You can put text on the page. If I was to click that, I'm logged into my account. I don't know if it'll go there, but it goes, yeah. So it goes to the registration page. Okay. So that's cool. Always you want to check, make sure your referral link's working. Okay. So like that. So that's neat. Good stuff. I haven't downloaded the player for this in my computer, so that's why it looks like that. Okay. So that's it from me, guys. Just a little recap here. We're doing awesome. Things are going great. Really good. Okay. The pay to promote campaign is going to come out on Tuesday, because that'll be the full 5 days. We don't want to jump the gun, and we want to give everyone the chance. I know 5 days is probably enough to log into your account and like look at what's going on. We want to give everyone the chance to do that. So far 60 to 70 people have done it. Okay. One thing I'm going to go over in this video, and obviously if people are doing like this type of thing here, guys, they're probably not even watching these update videos. But you don't want to be commenting on people's permalinks inside the Facebook group, okay? Because that means, like, for instance, I'll go to this lady here. I bet she's not commenting on other people's posts, okay? And that's part of winning. Like, if I was to pick her for the $500 winner, guys, and I go and I look at these guys' posts here, and she hasn't commented on them, that she doesn't win. Okay, so you got to do this thing properly, okay? Like if I'm saying, in the pay to promotes, if we're saying go and comment on 5 to 10 other members' posts, right? That means comment on their post, not their permalinking group. Like this person here has done as well, right? Like they're thinking, oh, I got to comment here. But guys, when it comes to marketing, there's a strategy behind everything. Like by this person going and commenting on this permalink in the Facebook group, right? What engagement is that building? It's not building anything for anyone, because you're commenting in the Facebook group where everyone's a member. So you want to just comment your permalink, and then, this person, what they should have done is clicked on the permalink and left a comment on the post, not under the permalink in the Facebook group. And I think the confusing part of this, maybe it could be a language barrier or whatever kind of thing, not strong in English, and they're just not understanding the text here. But, in here I go over click on 5 other members' permalinks and like and comment. So they could just be thinking, oh, I got to leave a comment under the permalink, kind of thing like that. But it's you got to click on the permalink and leave, a like and a comment on 5 other members' links, okay, to their post, okay? So that's what that works out to be like. So I'm just going to give you guys an example here, because this is going to, like, if this person or one of these people that is just going and, commenting under, like, as you can see, she's doing it all the time. This lady looks like she's doing it too all the time. If they haven't went and commented on 5 other people's posts above them, like, guys, this is how I check it, right? So say, for instance, we go and she's the person that wins it, kind of thing, okay? And I go and I look at this, I'm like, oh, that's a cute picture, that's cute dog, okay? And then we go and we, that's the link for it, okay, to the page to promote. She's got all this right. She's got people commenting on here. But then I go and here, we'll go back to the post here. So we go back to her comment and we look, her permalink here, guys, and we look at the people above her, and she's not done any engagement on the people's posts above her. She's not going to win because she didn't do part of the rules for the PayOutPro. Like, if I go here and I click this and I click this, because this is $500, guys. I'm not just going to go and be like, oh, you did a bit of it. Here you go. Here's $500. Like, I want to make, like, if it's $50, guys, yeah, who cares? That's $50. She can win. Maybe she didn't do everything properly, but she can win $50. But when it's $500, guys, we want to make sure that they're actually doing it right. And we're not going to create some kind of, like, complaints in group, like, oh, she didn't do it right, or he didn't do it right. And why would they win? And I did it proper. I should have won, stuff like that. So everything's got to be proper. So, just for example here, guys, I want to go over this. Okay. So I would look here, and yeah, she didn't comment there. So she most likely doesn't know what to do. Okay. So like that, I don't know if she liked it or not, but anyways, we're not going to look into that. She didn't comment on here, and that was the person right above her. So if she was to win as I'm doing the video, and I go and I do this, and I'm looking through it, she wouldn't win. Because so far, she hasn't done liked and commented on 5 other people's posts. Okay, so we'll go over real quick here, guys. We'll talk about the content in the site. We've had a couple people saying, when's the content for the site coming out, like these plans here, okay? The content with the levels of the plans, okay? Guys, this comes out, as I was saying at the start of this video, it's like non-profit thing for us. There's not an excuse or whatever. It's just like, I have to make money for my life. The admins have to make money for their life. No one's getting paid to do this, to make content, kind of thing. So when it gets done, basically. Okay, that's how it works. There's always content in here, right? There's always been something. Like at the start, there was the commission pool content, which was like, 4 or 5 days of videos or whatever. After that, we got this content in here, okay, about just different, really basic marketing strategies and stuff, but it comes out when it comes out, okay? I'm not going to sit here and put everything off on my life just to put, a couple videos in here, kind of thing, okay? Level 1, my goal for it is to be done all the level 1 content except for this stuff down here, okay? Just to get it all done the end of this week, to have it in the site, okay? There's also more to this than just me doing it, guys. It involves, the IT guy's time as well, because it involves him to put it into the site, and he, I'm not paying him per hour to put it in here. He's just doing it because he wants to build something that's going to last, right? He wants to build an income stream for himself and for other people and stuff that's going to last. And that's why he's like, we're not paying anyone to do anything here. Okay. So just be patient, guys. Don't go and post in group, hey, where's the content, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Hey, I paid $10. This is what I want, kind of thing. Guys, the main focus on here is to build income for people that's going to last. Okay. So, if we're going to focus on something, we focus on this stuff here, on making it work, okay? Not, making sure this is all together and out there as soon as we launch, kind of thing, Okay, there's actually no content in level 2 and level 3 right now. There's just banners, I think, in there, because it's something, guys, that is just, it's not a priority. Like, I want this thing to last a long time. And if we go and we make this our priority and we don't focus on earnings in the system, and we don't focus on, I got to make money to pay my mortgage. Like, if I don't focus on, doing things for myself, if the admins are the same way, they don't focus on going to their day jobs and stuff like that, then there won't be a site to run. Like, think about it, guys. PayOutPro, there's no profit from it from an admin point of view. So even when it comes down to like paying the hosting per month, or paying for the scripting or that kind of stuff, guys, like all that comes out of pocket. So it's very important to keep things going, okay, and not just to be like, we got to get this done because 3 members out there are saying, hey, do this. I paid $10. I want this content here. That's not what it's about, guys. We got to make something work. Okay, once it's working 6-7 months or something like that, yeah, sure, we might start focusing on level 2 content and level 3 content, stuff like that, guys. For level 3 content, I actually have to fly to Dominican Republic and make the level 3 content, because personally, I'm not a professional Forex trader. I understand how to do it. I can make money Forex trading, but I can't go out there and create these kind of results where it's basically, stabilizing the entire system kind of thing, and we're building weekly reservery. So the Forex trading team, I have to make the content with them, because, guys, I'm a true believer in that. Don't teach something you don't know 100%, and I don't know Forex trading 100%, so we have to fly out to our trading team and make the content with them, okay? So with Caesar, right? Okay, so that's what's going on there, okay? So I just wanted to go over that. Once again, I'm going to end the video here, guys, but once again, if you know how to use this kind of stuff, then maybe make a video and show members how to do it, guys, because right now it's as I said before, it's not a main focus in what I'm doing right now is to figure out how to do this. It'll come over time, but it is here and you can use it. It works. Okay, so that's that. My name's Drew. This was week number 14 with PayOutPro. And, guys, if you're not in PayOutPro yet, I'd recommend you get in there, because we've got about, I think, 1,350 spots left until we just close the doors to PayOutPro and just keep the member base we got. So you might want to get in. Okay, so that's it. See you guys. Bye-bye.